Good evening and welcome to a sunny Shay Stadium for this Betfred Challenge Cup 6th round tie between Halifax Panthers and the World Club champions in St Helens this Friday evening, 19th of May 2023. Both sides celebrating their 150th year and both sides such a rich history in this competition. Two sides last met in the semi-final at a rain-soaked Bolton in 2019, with Saints eventually seeing off a spirited Fax side 26 points to 2. Saints have won 13 Challenge Cups to Fax's 5, our last one coming in 1987 with a famous 1918 victory at the old Wembley. It's the new Wembley which is a potential reward for either team tonight. Saints the bookies' favourites for the Challenge Cup, but Fax one of the favourites for the 1895 Cup as well. So even if Halifax lose tonight, they've still got Wembley in their sights. The team tonight, first and foremost, for the Panthers, James Wood-Burnall at 1 at fullback, number 2 Lachlan Walmsley, number 4 Ben Tibbs, number 3 Zach McComb, number 5 James Saltonstall, number 6 Louis Jouffre, number 7 Joe Keys, number 16 Will Calcott, number 9 Brandon Moore, he's captain as well, number 10 Dan Murray, number 19 Ryan Lannon back in the second row for the injured Ben Kavanagh, number 12 Matty G, and number 13 Jacob Fairbank. On the bench for Fax, number 20 Tom Inman, number 21 Ariba Doro, number 8 Aaron Tangata, and number 31 Kevin Leroy. 18th man for Fax is Jake Mason. And for the Saints tonight, they've gone full strength with what they had available. They line up as number 1 England international Jack Wellesby, number 2 England international Tommy Makinson, number 3 Tongan international Will Hopewati, number 21 Ben Davis, number 25 familiar face Halifax fans and T Ritson, number 6 England international Johnny Lomax, and number 7 Lewis Dodd, number 8 England international Alex Walmsley, number 14 Joey Lussick, number 13 England international Morgan Knowles, number 11 former Australian international Siona Matautia, number 12 England international Joe Batchelor, number 19 Scottish international James Bell. On the bench for the Saints, number 5 John Bennison, number 17 Ignatius Parsi, number 18 Jake Wingfield, number 30 George Delaney, and 18th man for Saints is 22 Sam Royal, and they're coached by Paul Wellens. As the sides come out to pyrotechnics, to fanfare, these are sort of games you'll love to come and see, to come and watch, and to be part of. Hopefully these two sides will serve up a cup classic. The might of the 4 in a row Super League champions against the plucky championship side in Halifax, looking to cause an almighty upset here in front of the viaplay cameras. Fax with nothing to lose, playing in their alternate purple shirts. For some reason, I'm not too sure why. And it is a great attendance here at the Shay, great atmosphere. Bring it on. The music's playing, the kids are waving the flag, and referee Aaron Moore is ready. As once again, Halifax will play the so-called wrong way. I know they're going back, the Saints players want to change ends, but nothing happening there from Aaron Moore. Here we go. Knockout rugby at its finest. Friday night lights as Halifax Panthers take on the World Club champions for the first time at the Shay since 2003. And it'll be Joe Keys to get us underway. Here we go, Keys. Goes deep and left. And here's one of the big men, Morgan Knowles, as the South Stand is loud and proud from the off. Rising to the occasion. Big hit coming in from Matty G there. Big contact there on Batchelor. Here's Bell. Finds Metaltia. Good defence there from Dufresne and McComb there. Here's big Alex Walmsley, but well taken down there. Down low by Dufresne, outside by Calcott and McComb. Lussick finds Bell into T, the defence. Great tackle there from Fairbank and Moore. Great defensive first set from the Panthers. What the kick challenge like? Dodd puts it high, but there's no pressure on Woodburn Hall. He takes it well and hands off to James Saltonstall. We'll try and run in, and this Saints defence, renowned for their aggression against sides coming out of yardage and slowing this play the ball down. As Halifax trying to break out their own 20-metre zone here with Woodburn Hall, feeling the effects of that tackle. Here's Lachlan Walmsley looking to add to his 19 tries already this season as Woodburn Hall stayed down. That's not good news at all for Halifax. Here's Fairbank, big collision there from Metaltia. As Fax struggling to make yards out of territory, just shy of 30. Moore hands on to Murray, on to Dufresne. G comes back on the inside, put down by 3 Saints defenders. Last tackle here for Fax. Moore finds Dufresne. Dufresne will go for some sort of length. He's taken fair late by Dodd. The ball's bouncing, but Makinson takes it well. Trying to break out the tackle, put down by 2 Fax men. The sun's right in my eyes here. Here's Opawati. Good defence there from Halifax. Ups the line and put him down on their own 40-metre line here. Here's Tommy Makinson, the former Golden Boot winner, as James Woodburn Hall gets some treatment from the physio. Is okay to continue. And this time it's Makinson who feels the effects of a tackle. He's got up rather gingerly as Bell put down brilliantly there by Calcott. Up top from Moore. Saints go right. Lussick finds Lomax on the inside. Great defence on the inside there from Halifax. Last tackle for Saints. It's Lomax again who dinks it over the top. Test Woodburn Hall. He takes it well. Surely he's taken in the air, but nothing given from Aaron Moore. Not the sort of collision that Woodburn Hall wanted there, but does well. As the South Stand get behind their fans brilliantly. Here's Walmsley as Saints, as usual, aggressive in their defence in the opposition territory. Dufresne spots the gap, dummies. The door closes. There, Aaron Moore looks to give a 6 again. Quick play the ball as McComb makes some good yards there. And the pace of this game is brilliant. Keys behind his 40, spirals it downfield. Taken on the full by Hopawati. Will return for Saints. Good chase from Halifax. And they'll put him down 35 metres from his own line. Wellesby filling at dummy half, finds T. Rickson, the Cumbrian flyer, but put down by Calcott. More good defence there on Metaltia here for the Saints. Slow to play the ball down well. Aaron Moore reluctant to give anything to play the ball as Walmsley. Big contact there from Jacob Fairbank. As Halifax trying to get stuck in early. Such a big human being. As Dodd breaks on this blind side. Metaltia put down by Dufresne and G. Last tackle here for Saints. 15 metres out from the fast line. Lussick fires out to Dodd, who just puts it in towards the corner. Woodburn Hall takes it again. Brilliant play. But it's pushed out. Into touch. Legitimate tackle there from Saints. He went to ground in Woodburn Hall, but he wasn't out, and the Saints player just simply pushed him over. And fantastic attacking opportunity here for the World Cup champions here. As they'll have a play the ball 10 metres out from the Fax line. The South Stand doing their bit to rally the defensive effort. Here's Dodd, short ball to Batchelor. Batchelor put down by 2 Panthers defenders in Ryan Lannon and Joe Keys. Here's Bell, short ball to Walmsley. Walmsley trying to wriggle out the shackle. He manages to get the ball as goes backwards to Bell, and Bell is over the line. He's got the ball down. Oh, has he? Well, he's going to the video referee here. He's given a try on the field as Aaron Moore. There's no screen in the ground, so it's a bit of a lottery here. You can always tell a lot from the body language of these players. And Halifax players are conceding a try here, and Saints, mind you, Saints are congregating by the post here. They don't look too confident in terms of their body language. Total lottery here in terms of what's going on. They'll probably check in how the ball came out from Walmsley. It just seemed to spill out from Alex Walmsley, that is. Was it a knock on, or did it go backwards? And did Bell get it down cleanly? Because it was a great defensive effort there from, I think it was Ben Tibbs on the line there. Oh, Dan Murray, I'm afraid. Halifax players congregating by the post, and Saints congregating 30 metres from the line. It just looked very, very clumsy, that ball coming out. But the all important, this is Aaron Moore giving a try on the field, but the video referee has ruled that it was a knock on. Or it was held up over the line, not a knock on. Well, Saints will carry on. The tackle count right on Fax's line. It's Walmsley going for the line. Calcott missed with a big shot, but good recovery as Dodd trying to step inside, but great tackle there from G. Terrific desperation defence from the Panthers. Lussick goes himself. Can he stretch over? And once more, Aaron Moore goes to the video referee. In the same set of 6, Halifax have potentially conceded 2 tries here, but is going to go up for a double movement here as Lussick didn't look all that confident coming back from that play of the ball. I think he got the ball down, but it's whether or not it was held first or there was a second movement. And it's a really quick decision. And it's a Saints try. The first goal of the game goes to the visitors. And Halifax have survived 7 minutes. And Darcy Lussick coming into the starting lineup for the legend that is James Roby. Gets his try. The most important thing now is Halifax just keep their heads up here. As Makinson lines up for his first conversion attempt of the game. And he's just sliced it wide. The ex-Golden Boot winner pushed his first conversion attempt wide, so the score remains Halifax 0, St Helens 4. After 8 minutes here at the Shay. As Keys once more goes deep and left. Taken by Lomax onto Morgan Knowles, who makes great yards after contact, but he's put down by Lannon and Tibbs on that side. As Saints shift the ball early in Bell in centre field. Stopped by 3 Halifax defenders. 4 could try him in and put him down just shy of the 20. And it's 6 again. After all the slow play, the balls that were in Halifax's set, it just seems a bit wrong that Saints get the first 6 again in the game. As they look to attack this near side with Matautia past the 40. Put down by McComb and Moore. The Saints looking to pick up the pace of this game. Here's Lomax. Finds Welsby. Welsby put down by Keys. Great tackle there. Could have been done for an high tackle, but nothing given by the referee. As Lomax finds Bell. Bell steps back from where he came. And he's put down on the Halifax 40 by 3 defenders there. Tackles in the bag here for Saints. Here's Knowles, thought about the pass to Walmsley, but takes it himself. It's put down by 3 Panthers defenders on the last tackle here for Saints. They go right with Lomax. Lomax puts it high, looking for the chasing in Makinson, but Woodburn Hall takes it really well. And Halifax will look to come out of territory here with Walmsley just met by a wall of red V shirts in front of him. As Halifax fans that south stand pray for a penalty, any kind of relieving penalty here. As Aaron Moore telling the Saints players to get back, will they heed his advice? Dufresne chips it over, he's charged down by the Saints defender as Woodburn Hall puts it there. And the tackle counts wiped. Halifax still got to come off their own line with Saltonstall. And the Saints man shoots out the line. Morgan Knowles looking for that big hit. As Saints slowing the play, the ball down again. The crowd begging Aaron Moore for some sort of penalty. As once more the play, the ball's really slow. Moore finds Dufresne onto Calcott. Calcott put down 15 metres out from his own line. This Saints defence ferocious. Woodburn Hall thought about the running inside the line and he wires crossed for a minute. As Halifax will get the last tackle just outside their own 20. Brilliant defensive effort from the Saints as Dufresne spirals it long. Taken on the full by Welsby. Wells looks to counter-attack. Runs across the defence, thought about the pass. Zach McCoy eventually puts him down. As Joe Keys comes off the field, and that's an awful sign for Halifax. His arm in a sling by his shirt. Anything happen there, dislocation, a break. Meanwhile, Halifax concede the first penalty of the game for a high shot. As Aaron Moore just gives Captain Brandon Moore a talking to. Sworn again, still discipline. As Lussick boots the ball. And they'll start the set 15 metres out from the Halifax line. Walmsley just attracts loads of men. Put down less than 10 out. Lussick fires out to Dodd. Dodd runs across the field, brings on Batchel on the angle. He's met by Calcott and Murray. Helped out by Lannon as well. Lowe's tackles here for Saints Halifax's line. Here's Dodd. Finds Welsby. Brings on Matautia on the angle. Looking for a gap in this defence. Matautia still going. Good tackle down low by Inman. Finished off by Lannon. As Saints go blind with Lomax. Lomax short ball to Batchel, but good defence there from Tibbs. And Lannon on that side. Still tackles here for Saints. Hopewati finds Lomax onto Lussick. Short ball to Knowles. Knowles put down on the Fax 10. This is great spirited defence here from the Panthers. Last tackle here. Lomax finds out to Dodd. Dodd goes it through. Taken by Dufresne. Dufresne looking to counter attack. But Halifax survived that set. As Brandon Moore just takes tackle there. Miscommunication. It's a one-on-one steal with Lewis Dodd. And that is where any lack of concentration from the Championship side is going to be punished by this Super League side. Not just any Super League side. The one that's won 4 titles on the trot in St Helens. Golden opportunity to post more points here as Lomax finds Batchelor. Great tackle there by Tom Inman on for Keys at halfback. Here's Bell, heavily involved in this first bit. As Bell still going. Wrapped up by Lannon, put down. One-on-one, less than 10 from his own line. Lussick finds Dodd. Dodd thought about past the walls. He finds Lomax. Lomax short ball to Matautia. Matautia brushes off the challenge. Is he over? It's a great defence there from Halifax and Zach McComb Celebrates like he's just scored a try. Fantastic defensive effort here from Halifax. That's coming on to 15 minutes. It's still only Halifax 0, Saints 4. With the amount of possession and territory Saints have had, it's a brilliant result for Halifax. As both South and East Stand voice their approval of the efforts in defence. Be a scrum down for the Panthers, 10 metres from their own line, centre field. Jufre feeds, Inman finds Saltonstall. They'll try and make yards, but he's put down. South Stand crying for a high tackle, grapple tackle, but nothing given as Inman goes blind to McComb. Big shot coming in from Atautu and Davis there. As Halifax struggling to make yards, this Saints defence just shoots up ridiculously quick and they push Fairbank back. They've just got to come up with something different here of Halifax, because this Saints defence is just unrelenting. Suffocating defence. As Lannon takes his tackle on his own 20. Moore finds Calcott. As the East Stand calls for offside. Nothing given from Aaron Moore. Last tackle here for Fax. As Jufre puts it in. It's surely a late shot there. And he's given. Every single kick Halifax have had, they've towed the line of Saints in terms of kick pressure, and it's finally given there. As Halifax win the first penalty of the game. And he'll give Morgan Knowles a bit of a talking to, as well as captain Johnny Lomax. And Halifax will have the opportunity to go into Saints 20 for the first time this evening. Jufre, conservative kick, finds Saints 30. And what have Halifax got in attack here? Murray goes blind, finds the floor, but Ben Tibbs has broken field ahead of him. Ben Tibbs. Decent result from there. And Halifax get a 6 again, but on the first tackle, so no real impact there. Saints, the masters, are doing that. And they're slowing to play the ball down here as well. Inman finds Jufre. Back to Bernal. Lovely ball to Ben Tibbs. Ben Tibbs steps inside. Put down by Johnny Lomax. Great opportunity for points here. Inman runs across field. Little Gubber through. Looking for Fairbank, but finds nothing but Lewis Dodd. As Halifax kick away possession when really they should have just gone through the full set of 6, the first they've had on Saints line, as T. Rickson gets the ball. Great pressure in defence from Fax. But too much pressure as they're called offside by Aaron Moore. And it just compounds the decision to kick early in the tackle count. Right idea, you could say, because you just need something different against this Saints defence, but given all the pressure that we've had in defence so far early doors, could have been wise just to hold on and just stay up there. But as it is, Saints are in possession as Makinson will play it on the Fax 40. There's 2 balls on the field, and that ball in the in-goal area is so dangerous, threatening to stop any kind of play. Here's Batchelor. Thought about the pass, but keeps hold as Moore, Murray and Calcott put him down 35 from the long line. Here's Dodd, back on the inside to Bell, looking for gaps in the defence, on to Wellesby, great tackle down low by Tom Inman, quick play the ball low. Here's Walmsley, brushes off G, but he goes back for more. He's still put down. Saints 15 yards out from the Fax line. Lussick goes blind to Dodge, short ball to Atautu, inside to Lomas, and Bill Calcott dies with the ball. He had visions of a length of the field try, but decided against it. As McComb takes it up now, and he comes off exhausted as Will Calcott. I think he knew he was coming off. Great defensive effort so far from Calcott as Adam Tangata replaces him onto the field. Moore finds Woodburn Hall. Good footwork there at the line, but Saints are wise to it. He's put down 5 yards shy of the 40. Inman finds out to Tangata. On to Jufre. Jufre, long ball to McComb. McComb finds Saltonstall. Saltonstall. Thought about the run on the outside, but Richardson's got plenty of pace, so he takes his tackle into the Saints half a go. Jufre finds Tangata. Tangata finds Walmsley waiting for him, but he does well after contact. Last tackle here for Fax. Moore goes blind to Jufre. Jufre puts it high, looking for the chases of G and McComb. Richardson takes it on the full, but it's a great chasing field by Dan Murray, who puts him down just over his 10-metre line. Now can Fax keep squeaky clean here? There's good territory here to find Saints in as Makinson trying to use all the dark arts to keep landing in the tackle, but plays the ball as Opolati. Finds a 30 for Saints. Good tackle by Fairbank. Here's Knowles, short ball to Walmsley. Good challenge there by Moore and Shea. Down low from Murray. As Saints creep towards halfway, and they'll get a 6 again there. Every single time they seem to call for the ball, or a 6 again, they get it, Saints at the moment, as Lussick goes blind to Lomax, short ball, and it's a knock on. As Walmsley away, but he's given 2 knock-ons there. Ooh, that'd be interesting to watch back. It's Halifax's ball, but I'm not too sure the second knock-on came, and Zach McComb rallying the troops. And don't blame him, was great position Halifax are in. The end of the first quarter, they're only 4-0 down after pretty much all territory and possession has been with Saints so far. Brilliantly spirited defensive effort here from Fax as Jufre gets the ball from the scrum, finds McComb. Oh, gets tackled just over the 40. Here's G. Great run from G. Picked out Bell. The busting down is a long hold there. Well, I don't know what's 6 again and what isn't here, because that seems to be the same as Wolseley gets the ball out wide. Wolseley against Makinson. Kicks through, and Makinson kicks through. And he still play on. Brilliant attacking play from Halifax. The crowd are claiming that Walmsley was taken off the ball by Makinson, but he was committed to the tackle. And it's that kind of play which will hopefully yield some points here for Halifax. As Saints tried to march their way upfield. Lussick finds Walmsley. Great tackle down low from Tangata, finished up top from Moore. And he's just straight up off the field. Is Walmsley, he's a machine. As Knowles takes a tackle just past halfway. Last tackle here for Saints. Dodd. Pressure on from Moore, but just kicks it straight down the throat of Woodburn Hall. Long pass to Saltonstall, who has Matautia and Bell waiting for him. And he's put down just over his 10-metre line. Inman finds Walmsley, and Saints yet again ferocious in their attack in defence. Good play from Walmsley. Finds Tibbs. Walmsley goes from dummy half. That's fantastic defence there from Knowles. This Saints defence is just amazing to see in the flesh. But they are testing the patience. Referee, they really bend the line in terms of interference at this play of the ball. As Murray gets the ball, good yards from Dan Murray. As Halifax hit the last tackle, 35 metres from their own line. Here's Jufre, who kicks it long, high and deep, straight down the throat of Wellesby, who will look to counter-attack here for Saints. Runs across field, trying to spy a gap, but McComb sticks to his task well. Good defence there from Fax. On his own 40, here's Ritson. Risa looking to poke his nose through, but the door's shut by Tangata. And G, I think that was. By Fairbank, my mistake. As Matautia goes past halfway. And it's another penalty for Saints. They just know how to win these penalties. The Saints. They are past masters of the dark arts for sure. And Lusick will kick the penalty into touch as Aribidoro prepares to come on for Fax. And Saints will start the set just inside the Halifax 20. Dodd finds Walmsley. Relentless running here from Walmsley. Saints have 5 tackles now on Halifax's line. Lusick finds Dodd. Back on the inside to Batchelor, but good defence there by Tangata and Murray. And Fairbank there as well. Lusick finds Walmsley short, trying to force his way over the line, but good tackle again by Tangata and G. Lusick, short ball to Wingfield, fresh onto the field. And yet again, Aaron Moore goes to the video referee with a try on the field. This seems pretty cut and dry to me. It just seemed like a very straightforward try. And the pressure tells in the end. And the referee gives the try. As I said, it looked pretty cut and dry to me. And it is. As Jake Wingfield straight onto the pitch, straight into the action, and scores for Saints. On the 25-minute mark. To make the score 8-0 to the Saints. As leaving Makinson with a much simpler conversion attempt this time. Just the side of the posts. No mistake from the boot of the ex-Golden Boot. And he makes it Halifax 0, Saints 10, a quarter of an hour to go. There's still plenty in this for Halifax. They've played really well. But the class of this Saints side in both attack, defence and knowing the dark arts against his referee. Proving crucial here as Dufresne belts it deep and left as Wingfield, a try scorer, takes the tackle just shy of his 20. Here's Batchelor, finds Brandon Moore waiting for him, puts him down with Elf and Jacob Fairbank down low. He's got through a ton of work so far as Bobby. As Halifax slowing to play the ball down, and it's 6 again. Well, again, Saints ask for a 6 again, they get it. Maybe we should try ask for one sometime. As Walmsley takes the tackle on the 40, here's Knowles. Short ball to Wingfield, calls a forward pass, but it's brilliant hands from Saints. As Knowles is still going. Oh, he's been brought back as Knowles by the referee. But Saints have got the tails up here, and Lomax goes right. Wellesley, long ball out to Makinson. Makinson going for the corner, steps inside, and he's in. That's a quality try from Saints, fantastic hands. And he just can't live with that pace and skills from a Super League side. The 4 times in a row Super League champions. And 15-time winners of this competition. And Saints go back to back here. 2 tries in 2 minutes. To put the score in a more favourable light in terms of the balance of play. A 14-0 with a kick to come. Superb play in midfield. The hands were brilliant. The first pass you could say was the forward side of flat, but benefit of the doubt to the attack and all that. And Saints just smelled blood and went for it. And when you've got Tommy Makinson in such space and time, he rarely messes it up. As Saints bring more reinforcements off the bench. Ignatius Parsi, another heavyweight in Super League. As Makinson looks to convert his own try from wide out on that right hand side. As Walmsley comes off a well-deserved rest, as does Morgan Knowles. They've done their job. Fantastic to see England internationals in the flesh here. As Makinson, the South Stand trying their best to put him off. He strikes it high and he's straight over the post as well. Fantastic kick from Makinson. And with 12 minutes to go here in the first half, it's Halifax 0, Saints 16. And this large Saints travelling support are happy so far. Dufresne goes short with the kick-off, looking for Lachlan Walmsley, but Makinson knocks it on. And Halifax will get the ball maybe. That's what we need to do when there's a knock-on. As well, I think he's going to be the first knock-on here. Yeah, it is. Halifax, great opportunity here. From the scrum, will they try and do a move? It looks like they will. We've not seen it for a few weeks. Maybe they've been saving it for this occasion. How good would it be to see a try on such an occasion from this move? Walmsley feeds, finds more, onto Inman. Inman finds Dufresne. Dufresne onto Woodburn Hall. Woodburn Hall. Great tackle there from Davis. But he just keeps this Saints defence guessing as Saltonstall goes from dummy half just outside the Saints 20. Here's Dufresne onto Doro. Doro tries to bump off Lussick, finds his front. Quick play of the ball, good play there. Here's Fairbank. Fairbank onto Inman. Inman finds Dufresne. Dufresne keeps hold. He should have given it. They had men on the outside, but good pressure from the Saints defence. Here's Tangata. Thought about the pass to Doro, but goes himself. Last tackle here for Fax. First on Saints line. Here's Dufresne. Out the back to Woodburn Hall. Woodburn Hall to McComb. McComb going, was it through? Looking for Saltonstall. Forcing Wellesby to kick dead. Forcing the first goal line dropout for Halifax. Brilliant play. Less than 10 to go till half time. And Halifax get the first repeat set. It just comes from that short kick-off from Dufresne. And the move from the scrum. He'll be making since take the drop out, and he goes long. Wicked bounce, but Doro gets it. And this Saints defence straight up, and Doro's got pace. He's put down just short of halfway. Saltonstall at dummy half, finds G. He's met by another Saints substitute, George Delaney, as they lie on once more, the Saints. Here's Fairbank. Put down by three Saints defenders. Just over 40, centre field. Moore finds Dufresne. Dufresne out the back to Inman. Inman finds G. Looking to get his arm free, but good defence wrapping him up from Davies and Ritson. McComb finds Dufresne. Dufresne brings on Doro on the angle. As Halifax not making much use of this ball. Last tackle here. It goes to Dufresne. Dufresne will kick across field. Looking for the chase of Walmsley. Walmsley. Well shepherded out of the way by Saints, but it's not, because Aaron Moore gives a penalty. Well, he's going to even up that penalty count before half time, hasn't he? And even more opportunity for Fax to strike here. 6 more tackles on this Saints line. As Jouffre taps onto Inman. Inman finds Tangata, and Tangata will take his tackle inside the Saints 10. 6th tackle on Saints line as Parsi lies on too long. Yet again, Aaron Moore doesn't do anything. We haven't asked for it, so we're not going to get it. As Doro goes ever closer to that Saints line, and once more they're pushing the luck. Moore finds Jouffre. Jouffre chips over the top, looking for Saltonstall. It's a wicked bounce as McComb has the ball over the top there from Davis, claiming the steal, but McComb does well. It's a knock on from Saltonstall. Surely Davis has got to make some effort to move. No, I think that's the wrong decision there, and that's not me with my Halifax rose and specs on. You've got to roll away from the ruck, and Davis just lied there doing nothing. Halifax in the championship, in terms of standard, but in the championship of dark arts, because Saints have just mastered this game. In terms of that, knowing how to play this referee. And they'll get a scrum 10 metres from their own line. Here's Makinson. Well put down there by Moore, but it's a penalty against Halifax for offside. And Saints looking to get on with it early. Lussick nearly gets to the halfway line from that kick. And he'll tap, find Dodd. But again, there's 2 balls on the pitch. It's really dangerous. It's affecting the game so much. Is that ball? That's 30 yards away. Here's Dodd. Finds Delaney. Good contact there from the Halifax defenders. Saints players hands in the air asking for something yet again, but for once Aaron Moore don't give it. Big shot there from Matty G, but Wingfield just bounces off like you aren't even there. Here's Parsi taking on Moore, bouncing him off, trying to bounce off Tangata as well, helped out by Doro. As Saints marching ever close to this Halifax line. Here's Dodd, steps inside, but good tackle down low by Tangata. Oh, sorry, by Fairbank. Here's Lomax onto Wellsby, great tackle there on that side by Lannon. Lomax goes back to the blind side, onto Batchelor, and Walmsley plucks it out. And again, the difference in Champion and Super League, that'd have been Championship, it'd probably been away. But this Super League side gobble him up, and Halifax get a penalty for offside. Great response here from Halifax. Just over 5 minutes out from half time, as Jouffre with a brilliant touch finder. Fantastic kick from Jouffre, and Halifax will start to settle 40 metres from Saints line. As Tangata just about takes that ball from Ben Tibbs, has looked to shift the ball early to Halifax. They've stacked everyone right. As Jouffre finds Woodburn all at the back. Long ball out of Saltonstall. Saltonstall steps inside. Rickson always showing up on the outside, knowing he's got the pace. As Saltonstall plays the ball inside the Saints 20. Here's Jouffre onto Fairbank, brings on Doro. And Doro finds 3 Saints men waiting for him. Just outside the 20, and yet again, they're holding down. Here's Moore, finds Fairbank, short ball, Tangata. Put down by Delaney. Here's Jouffre now. Jouffre steps back inside. He's got nowhere to go. Last tackle here for Fax. This Saints defence will not be broken. Here's Inman. Little grubber through, but well taken there by Lomax. Read that like a book, did Lomax. And Saints survive again as Makinson loses his footing. He's put down by Fairbank, who's been absolute Goliath in defence for Halifax. in this David and Goliath matchup here. Lusick spins out to Dodd, steps inside looking for a gap, but brilliant tackle by that man, Jacob Fairbank. Quick play the ball though, as Saints go blind with Parsi. Well met by McComb and Jufrey, helped out by Doro. Last tackle here for Saints. Lusick spins it to Lomax, and Lomax will kick long. Can Woodburn take it on the full? He can. Hands on to Walmsley. Walmsley looking for a chink in the Saints armour. But nothing there, as they'll put him down just shy of the 30. Here's McComb, trying to step out of the challenge, but he's put down 35 metres to his own line. Here's Saltonstall, off his wing, good yards there from Salty. Calls him offside, ignored by Aaron Moore. Moore jumps out from dummy half, Brandon Moore that is. Halifax should pick this pace up. Saltonstall from dummy half, finds Batty G on the angle. Great tackle down low by Dodd. Jufrey from dummy half, finds Woodburn Hall. Long ball, Saltonstall running out of yards, kicks inside, looking for Woodburn Hall. Woodburn Hall gets the ball, he scored! Has he scored that? The referee's called no try on the field. He looks offside from the chasing Woodburn Hall, and I don't think he got the ball down either. Clever play from Saltonstall. I don't think this is a try at all. But once more, some play outside the box for Halifax. He's threatening the Saints line, and they're not used to it. They're not used to sides playing this way against them. And maybe that is the key to having some joy against this ridiculously aggressive Saints defence. They're taking the time with this decision. I say from my first instinct, Woodburn Hall definitely did look offside, and that is exactly what he's given. Halifax denied the first try of the evening, and it gives Saints a chance to march upfield and potentially post more points. Less than 2 minutes to go in the first half. As Lusick boots the ball to touch. As Parsi, big collision is still going over halfway. It's Parsi. Sorry, it's Batauti back on the field. My mistake. As Delaney takes the tackle on Halifax's 40. Here he's passed this time. On the angle. Well dealt with by Doro, Moore and Tangata. As Saints on the prowl here as Lomax finds Hopawati. Dealt with well by Inman, who's filled in well for Joe Keith so far. Finished off by Lannon. Couple of tackles after this set for Saints. Lomax runs across field, finds Dodd. Saints line up on his left hand side. Wellesby, thought about the pass, steps inside, brushes off the challenger Gian Tangata, and Moore is still going, chips over the top as Wellesby, as Woodburn Hall takes a safe option and just sees the ball dead. With just over 20 seconds to go till half time, Saints will have one, maybe two tackles left here. As the South Stand roars their approval of this effort in this first half. As Woodburn Hall takes a drop goal, gets really good length on it as well. Taken on the full by Delaney, who'll run it straight and hard. Brilliant run there. Well put down there by Moore and Tangata. Last tackle of the half here for Saints. Lomax looks to kick over the top. Excuse it a little bit, and Walmsley will just see this ball out as the half-time hooter goes. And a spirited Halifax defence, the effort belies the scoreline here. Dominant Saints performance. They lead 16 points to 0. Thanks to tries from Joey Lussick, Jake Wingfield and Tommy Makinson, who chipped in with 2 goals. But Halifax, with injured Joe Keys off the field, have it all to do in this second half. Welcome back to the Shay Stadium for the second half of this Betfred Challenge Cup 6th round tie between the Halifax Panthers and St Helens. And it's the World Club champions and the 4-time consecutive Super League champions who have the lead at half time, but maybe not by as much as some people thought. A spirited Halifax defensive performance keeping them at bay. Tries from Joey Lussick, Jake Wingfield and Tommy Makinson, who converted 2 of the tries. Gives Saints a 16-0 lead at the break. Joe Keys injured in that first half with what looked like a suspected dislocated shoulder. But facts that all to do in the second half. St Helens playing towards their large travelling support, but more importantly, Halifax playing towards South Stand as Makinson gets us back underway. High kick deep and left. Jufre finds Doro. Big contact there from the Saints defence, who were relentless in the pressure against Fax coming out of territory. And here they are again as Woodburn Hall finds Tangata. Good yards after contact by Tangata over the 20. But he's put down on his back. And loses the possession of the ball. And he's drew the knock on, and it's an awful start. 4 Fax in the second half. Gifting opportunity for Saints to strike early. With a scrum down, 25 metres out, centre field. And with the attacking might Saints have got, they'll be looking for opportunities to strike here. Here we go, Davis stepping inside. Well dealt with there on that far side. Here's Delaney, presses has come on Delaney, but great tackle there from Doro. And Fairbank, who got through a ton of work in that first half. Here's Dodd, short to Parsi. Great defence by Moore. And Tangata in that centre. Here's Lomax, out the back to Welsby. Walmsley looking for interception, but just knocks on crucially, because he would have been away. There'd be no one catching him there. But it gives Saints 6 more tackles on the St Helens line. On the Halifax line, sorry. This time they're just over 10 metres out from this scrum. Lots of chat from the Saints players. They're stacking left and they go left. Here's Lomax. Out of the back to Welby to Ritson. Steps inside, trying to power his way over the line. But good last-ditch defence from the Fax defence there. Wells hands it on to Delaney. Will take his tackle. Just under 10 metres out from the Fax line. Here's Dodd. Dodd finds Welsby. Runs across the line. Still going, Jack Welsby. Still going. Brilliant run from Jack Welsby. The Halifax defence just did not know what to do with him. And he goes over for the first try of this second half. And it's a nightmare start for Fax, but a great start for Saints, who with that try surely puts this tie to bed. And that is just the class that we're up against tonight. And Jack Welsby, who's featured for England at both fullback and at standoff at the most recent Rugby League World Cup, showed that world class to go over, ghosting through the defence. If they've been hypercritical, they probably should have done better, but easier said than done with a guy of Jack Welsby's class, still only 21, 22 years of age. And he just puts a bit of a subdued atmosphere at the Shay after that one. It leaves Makinson with a tricky touchline conversion. He's already landed one so far tonight from his right hand side. Makinson taking his time, going through his routine. Strikes it high, but he drifts over to the right hand side. We were curling it at the last minute though, but that goes wide. So the score remains after less than 5 minutes here in the second half. Halifax Panthers 0, St Helens 20. And will Jouffre look to go short here again? I think he will, and he does. Looking for the chase of Walmsley again, and Walmsley tats it back. Brilliant play from Halifax. Taken from his fellow Ginger, Tom Inman. As Lannon takes into the teeth this Saints defence, and that's a perfect response from the Panthers, getting this crowd right back up. Moore jumps out from dummy half, finds Jouffre. Jouffre thought about the pass right, but this ridiculously quick Saints defence was already up. As Delaney put his hand in Jouffre's face, then don't know what happened there. Dorrough off the offload there. Halifax struggling to make any kind of yards here. 25 out for the Saints line. Here's Jouffre at the back. Goes, finds nothing, but T. Rickson does it. No, T. Rickson knocks on, and Halifax have got the ball here. Rickson hasn't touched it, sorry. Tangata has broken field ahead of him, but he finds 3 Saints defenders. Last tackle here for the Panthers. Here's Jouffre, kicks it across field, looking for Walmsley yet again. There's Walmsley, takes it, but he knocks on. Unlucky there from Lachlan Walmsley. It just shows his strength in those sort of plays. It's come off his second best though. And he gets up rather gingerly, pardon the pun. But Saints will play the ball as Lussick jumps out from dummy half, taking advantage of the lack of numbers on this blind side as Walmsley hobbles back into the defensive line. Here's Hopewati, met by Jacob Fairbank, who's just been outstanding in defensive effort so far this evening. Here's Makinson. Pass run alongside him, but Makinson keeps hold. As Saints find halfway, Lussick waits, finds Dodd, goes out the back to Johnny Lomax. Great pressure there from Zach McComb, who's been a big bundle of energy so far tonight is McComb. Lussick goes blind, finds Welsby. Welsby chips it through, looking for the chase of Rickson. Woodburn Hall just guards it, shepherds the ball out into touch. As Fax survive that set there, as Walmsley still not right. The physio comes back on for more treatment for the Flying Scotsman. Running repairs to that leg. As Fax will play the ball 10 metres out from their own line, as Ben Tibbs just has nowhere to go apart from a wall of red V shirts in front of him. Here's Lannon. Plenty of Super League experience for Lannon. It shows great yards after contact there from the second rower. Here's Walmsley. He will never say die, and he carries on. He'll find the 40 for Fax. Moore waits a dummy half, calls for a penalty, not heeded by the referee. Inman finds Tangata, but good play there by Davis, who's impressed with me at that left centre. As Tangata this time gets banned to the ribs. Moore goes blind. Jufrey out the back to Woodburn Hall. This Saints defence is just never ending. As Fax struggling to get their own territory as Jufrey puts a spiral bomb up high, but Makinson deals with it well. He's showing his pace, runs across the line. Put down well there by Tangata. Here's Ritson. Put down just over his own 40 by Matty G. Here's Delaney, great contact there from Fairbank, but he just pushes him off. Lussick jumps out from dummy half. Inman sticks to him. Finished off down low by G. Saints into Fax territory here. Wingfield finds Lomax from the play of the ball. On to Batchelor. Batchelor. Ball dealt with by Ben Tibbs. Last tackle here for Saints. Lussick fires it to Dodd, who'll put it high towards James Woodburn Hall. Woodburn Hall takes it well. No pressure on him. He tries to step out the challenge. But this Saints defence still doing its job. As Walmsley jumps out from dummy half, makes some much needed meters for the Fax. As Kevin Leroy looks set to enter the fray. Here's Saltonstall. Good contact there for the Saints. Thought Saltonstall thought about the pass, but keeps hold. He's still creeping forward as Fairbank takes a well-deserved rest. Replaced by Leroy. As G makes some yards, McCall makes some yards, and Leroy straight into the action. Good run there from Leroy as Halifax into Saints territory here. Moore finds Jufrey, look for the gap, finds Tangata goes on the outside, still going on Tangata. Put down just outside the Fax 20. Last tackle here for Fax. Here's Jufrey, broken field. Oh, blind to Woodburn Hall. Oh, onto McComb, and McComb knocks on. And that essentially is the difference between the two sides. The clinical Super League nature of Saints and Halifax just not taking the chances when they come. But the effort is definitely there, and the South Stand is showing their appreciation for the effort. Louis Jufrey playing with his head up. Brilliant play. But his Saints will have the ball with Davis. Here's Matautia. Big contact from Leroy, held out by Brandon Moore. They struggle to put him down. They still haven't put him down, but they've stopped his progress on the 35. Here's Delaney. Good tackle there. Brilliant defence there from Aribi Doro. Held out by Lannon. Here's Walmsley back on the field. Alex Walmsley, that is. A fantastic tackle down low from Inman. Up top from Leroy. Lussick thought about the pass, but they've been forward onto Dodd. Dodd running across field, looking for the overlap. Davis onto Ritson. Looking for space, T. Ritson. Good contact there from Tangata, who will put him down 5 metres into the Fax half. Last tackle here for Saints. Lomax scores down by Doro, and Doro, he's just got to pick up the ball. He kicks it through. He should have dived on the ball, Aribi Doro. Oh, what a shame. Maybe he should have just dived on the ball, Aribi Doro, but fantastic endeavour from Fax. Pushing Saints back in their own territory here. But is that an opportunity missed? We'll never know. But he's come off second best as Doro. He's hurt himself. And Halifax walking wounded from this. Joe Keys looks to be a bad injury. But Aribi Doro's back into the fray. And Halifax to concede yet another penalty at the play of the ball, and their naivety is showing yet again. Such a relieving penalty for Saints that. As Lussick Kicks the ball about 5 yards further forward from where Aaron Moore signalled him, but never mind. As Will Calcott comes onto the pitch. I think Doro's gone off on that far side. That's a brilliant run there by that Saints man, Delaney. Here's Dodd. Thought about the pass to Wingfield, but brings on Morgan Knowles. Sorry, that was Batchelor, my mistake. Lussick jumps out for dummy half. And Wingfield takes his tackle. Saints smelling bloody. What? Wellsby knocks the ball on. They try to steal the ball back, but his first knock on. And McComb yet again with a rallying cry to his troops. It's just to keep on going. As Doro hobbling off on that far side. Doesn't look good at all. And Faxlav, a scrum 10 metres centre field from their own line. Saints look to push against the head there, but Walmsley looking for the back from the outside. Tibbs steps inside, maybe should have got himself Walmsley, the gap opened up for him. But Tibbs just lost his foot in there at the crucial moment, and Walmsley runs into his namesake Alex. Saints slowing to play the ball down yet again. Long pass from Inman finds Calcott, and he'll gets put down on his own 30. Saints defence suffocating Halifax yet again. Here's Jouffre, goes back on the inside. Tangata, he'll make some good yards towards the 40. Moore jumps out from dummy half, finds Jouffre, out of the back to a Bernal, finds McComb, challenged by Rickson, and he gets steps out of it. He goes back on the inside, finds Wood Bernal broken field ahead of him, but the door's closed. 3 Saints defenders stop him halfway, and it's a last tackle here for Fax. Here's Jouffre, long ball out of Saltonstall, kicks back on the inside, looking for anyone, the ball bounces. Here's Calcott onto Lannon finds Tibbs. Oh, long ball out to Walmsley, and it's a shocking pass from Ben Tibbs. Absolute horror show from the centre, and the chance has gone. But there's no lack of endeavour in this Halifax side. They will not give up this fight. And the South Stand telling them the appreciation of what they're doing on the pitch. But Saints will play the ball 15 metres from their own line. As G shoots out the line, misses the man, but Leroy gets him instead. Here's Batautia. Saints stepping up the pace, coming out of territory here. Asking Halifax to live with this Super League pace as Batautia gets up rather delicately from the floor. As Knowles takes his tackle on the 40. Here's Walmsley. Just makes so many yards, Alex Walmsley. Put down by Lannon just over halfway. Lussick goes blind, finds Lomas on the inside to Wellsby, but Lannon read that well. Wraps him up. Well, and he's pushed him back further. Last tackle here for Saints, just outside the Fax 40. Lussick fires it to Dodd, and Dodd will put it high. Looking for the chase through Makinson. Wood Bernal jumps to claim, does well. No pressure, gets out of the challenge of Wood Bernal. Still going, great return there from Wood Bernal. Makinson shouting a touch for something, I'm not too sure why. Meanwhile, Halifax get a 6 again. But yet again, it's a Saints 6 again that's on the 0 tackle, so no real impact. As Saltonstall takes the ball in. Here's McComb, comes into centre field. looking for work, does well, goes past halfway for Fax. Brandon Moore waits at dummy half. He goes blind, finds the rampaging Kevin Leroy. Great run there from Kevin. He'll find the 30 for Halifax. Wanting the penalty, but nothing given. Here's Tom Inman. Out of the back to Jufre, long to Tibbs. Lower centre, finds Wolseley. We're on the outside. That's a fantastic tackle from Tommy Makinson. And that is just the class that we are up against. Most, if not all, championship side Wolves would have been away. But Tommy Makinson just tied him up so well. What an atmosphere it is. You would not think that Halifax are 20-0 down. But they are giving this game everything. How expensive it'll be in the grand scheme of things, I'm not too sure, but there's 9 days until the next game at the Summer Bash against Batley, who we are level on table with. As an interesting substitution here as Johnny Lomax is leaving the field to be replaced by Bennison. So that will probably mean that Bennison will go to fullback and Jack Wellesby will come into the halves for Saints. It's a head injury assessment for Lomax as well, as Brandon Moore fires out that defensive line. Misses his man, but there's good defence there as Saints just down with the ball, and that's never a penalty, I'm sorry. As Saints get the 6th penalty of the game, and that man needs an Oscar. As Lussick boosts the penalty way downfield. That's a fantastic touch finder. In the blink of an eye, Halifax with a decent defensive set. All the pressure on, Saints marched the way upfield, and Bennison, fresh onto the field and straight into the action, takes the tackle for Saints, less than 30 metres out from the Fax line. Here's Walmsley. Tangata shoots out and does well. Puts enough pressure on him for Calcott to finish the tackle down low. Here's Dodd. Finds Wellesby out the back. Wellesby brings on Batcher on the angle. He'll run across field looking for any chink in the arm of this Fax defence, but nothing there as Calcott does well. Elt out by Matty G there. Here's Wellesby looking for the option onto Apuati. Apuati finds Makinson. It's behind him, but he does well as Makinson. He runs across field looking for a gap inside. He's still going, Tommy Makinson. He's stopped just shy of that try line. There's gaps in this Halifax defence here if Wellesby can find it. But he goes the other way. He's running across the field looking dangerous. Kicks forward looking for Davis to chase. And Saltonstall does the right thing and boots the ball dead. Looked offside in the chase to me, but nothing given there. As the St Helens fans behind those posts quite rightly celebrating. No doubt a cup victory. There's less than 20 minutes to go here. As Jufre goes short from the dropout once more, looking for Walmsley. But he's taken on the full by Hopewati. And it'll just give Saints 6 more tackles to threaten this Halifax line. As Delaney, great running there from the youngster. Put down 10 out by Tangata. Lussick shakes left and goes right. Finds Wellesby. Wellesby, long ball out to Makinson. What's Wolseley got? Wolseley does well. Great matchup with these wingers. Lussick finds Alex Wolseley, that is. Short ball to Knowles, and Knowles finds nothing. But Moore and Leroy are waiting for him. Lussick fires out to Wolseley. Wolseley, knock on there. Halifax could counter-attack and they're throwing the ball away, but the referee's blown the whistle. Brilliant defence, and once more Zach McComb telling his players, keep going. This is brilliant effort from the Halifax Panthers here. Against the World Club champions, against the current Super League champions for the last 4 years. Yes, we're 20-0 down, but It's been a brilliant, spirited performance from Fax. Here's Saltonstall from the scrum. Put down by Wingfield, and it's a penalty for Fax, offside from the scrum. As Saltonstall looking to get on with it early. Instead, hands up to Dufresne, he'll look to make territory from the penalty kick. That's a brilliant touch finder. And Fax will start the set inside Saints half. Moore will find Leroy. And Fax will start 5 metres inside Saints half. Here's Inman, brings on Calcott on the angle. But has Lussick, Knowles and Delaney waiting for him. So that was Batchelor, long ball out. Here's McComb on the outside. Oh, great tackle there by Davies. By Dodd, sorry. Here's Dufresne, long ball out, Sangata steps out the challenger Wolseley, gets put down. Fax with the tails up here, sensing something. Here's Inman, steps out the challenge, still going Tom Inman. Last tackle here for Fax. They're stacking left, here's Dufresne, long ball out to Wolseley, going for the line, has he got over? He might have done, but he's given a forward pass. But yet again, Halifax just will not go away, and it's fantastic to see. Both Tides fans are loving this. How good is it to see a real full, loud Shay here? As Saints this time struggling to get out of territory. The pressure being put on by Halifax defence this time, and what an effort as Brandon Moore takes it too far, goes over the top. And it's such a relieving penalty for Saints, so they don't need that. And it'll be Lewis Dodd. They'll kick Saints out of territory, and they're taking the time here. I don't know what the hold-up is. And once more, the Saints man will just go 5 yards further than the referee. Here's Opawati. Taps and goes himself. Great tackle there from Tom Inman down low. Fantastic defence from Halifax. What a response. Lannon and Calcott in there as well. And Saints look a little bit rattled, and it's a fantastic contact by G on young Delaney, but he does well. Saints look a little bit rattled here, they're just standing waiting as Walmsley takes it up. He's not made the yards he normally has. He's put down just short of halfway by Tangata and G. Here's Makinson running across field, trying to inject some pace and enthusiasm into this Saints side. Put down by Tangata and Leroy. Here's Lussick, finds Dodd, brings on Bell on the angle, onto Welsby running across field, Welsby still going, long ball out, batter down by Saltonstall, and Fax survive. They'll come back for the knock-on surely, but Jack Welsby just showing his class. He's just such an elusive runner. But it just means that Saints will have a scrum down 10 metres from the Fax line. Saints sensing something from this scrum. They're shaping right. And that's where they go. Here's Welsby at first receiver, long ball out to Makinson. Fantastic tackle by Wolseley. And another one there by Ben Tibbs. Looks slightly forward to me, but nothing given by Aaron Moore. As Welsby brings on Alex Wolseley. He'll run pace towards that line, but the Fax defence stands firm. Lussick fires out to Welsby again. He'll find Dodd. Finds Bennison stepping inside. but finds nothing but Brandon Moore and Lannon waiting for him. And G waiting for him, my mistake. Who's that going from dummy half? Looks like James Bell, but he's stopped there in his tracks. Lusick goes from dummy half, and that is a soft try to concede for Halifax, and the body language says it all. After all that pressure they've soaked up, after all that effort they've put into the defence there, for Lusick just a ghost over from dummy half. He's twisting the knife. As Aaron Tangata gets treatment for cramp, that just says it all. They've put blood, sweat and tears, mind, body and soul into this performance. They won't get the win, but they'll certainly win lots of plaudits from this battling display. But it's Saints who'll go 24-0 up. As Alex Walmsley comes off the field and gets a good natured applause from the East Stand, they recognise what a good player he is. Recognising what a great side this Saints side is. As Makinson lines up to convert the score. As Will Calcott leaves the field as well with Adam Tangata. Makinson boots over the conversion. As Fairbank and Murray come onto the field for the last 10 minutes for the Panthers. With the score at 26-0 to Saints. As Jufrey will go short once more. Looking for the chase of Walmsley yet again. He's taken off the ball, surely. Baron Moore wants nothing to do with it. And Hopewati will take the tackle just shy of the 40. Here's Parsi. Good strong defence there from Murray and Fairbank gets off that challenge. Not good at all, but he'll try and run it off. This could be an expensive game in terms of injuries. Lusick fires it to Dodd. Thought about going left, but it goes back inside right. Good tackle from Moore. Held out by G and Murray. G's got to do a lot of work as well. Here's Knowles, finds Wellesby. Wellesby brings Hopewati on the angle. Just stands waiting for something to happen, but he doesn't, so he just takes his tackle. Last tackle for Saints just outside Fax's 20. Lusick fires it to Dodd. He'll kick it cross field. Saltonstall waits. The ball bounces out. Where's the ball going? He finds Woodburn Hall. And does well to come out of territory. So it's not Woodburn Hall, it's McComb, my mistake. Here's Saltonstall. And here we see this suffocating Saints defence yet again. Here's Murray. This Saints defence cheered by their fans in that north stand. Says it all for the mentality of a club and fans where they shout ole for a tackle made in defence. Moore out to Inman. Finds Jufrey onto Tibbs. Good pace here from IFAS, but great tackle there from Hopewati on Tibbs. Quick play the ball though. Jufrey. Long ball out. It's loose. Control on the legs well by Fairbank. He'll take his tackle just shy of the 40. Last tackle here for Fax. Inman. Kicks from dummy half, but he just goes straight into the arms of Tommy Makinson. He'll feed it on to Bennison, and Saints will start the set off on their own 40. 8 minutes to go here, and Saints looking to score even more points in this game. They're through to the next round, but by how many? As Makinson enters Panthers territory. Here's Rickson off his wing, looking for a gap in the defence. Bracing the tackle, but he loses the ball. Here's Woodburn Hall, looking to counter-attack. Can Fax get a score here? Fax will start the set off on their own 40. Here's Jufrey. On to G. Here's McComb. Halifax have a bit of an overlap here. McComb takes a tackle of Davis. Tack's already in Saints territory. Here's Jouffre again. Runs across field. Finds Inman. Oh, brilliant play there. He brushes off the challenger Wellesby, and Wellesby's come off second best there. Jouffre goes blind to Lannon. Lannon. Great yards there, Lannon. This time it's Saints players that are dropping off tackles here. Batchelor didn't like that contact. Halifax calling for a penalty and nothing given. Here's Fairbank, onto Jouffre. Short ball to G, great angle there, my G. Onto Fairbank, and Jacob Fairbank scores! And if there's one man who deserves a try tonight for Halifax, it is Jacob Bobby Fairbank, who has been absolutely everywhere for Fax. And you would think in this ground that they've scored a try to win the game. But let's just over 5 minutes to go here. Jacob Fairbank makes it 26-4. But it's just the effort. It's just what Halifax deserve for the effort that they've put into this game. And this crowd is going wild. It's been a long time since this stadium has been so full and so loud. It's a pleasure to be here and commentating on it. And like I said, Fairbank has been absolutely everywhere. And he deserves a try probably more than anyone in those purple shirts on that field. And he gives Jouffre an easy chance to turn the 4 into 6. And he boots it over the post. And with 5 minutes to go here, that Fairbank try pulls it back to Halifax 6, Saints 26. What an atmosphere. What a moment. Matty G pivots on the build-up as well. He's never stopped working, and it was his run on that angle that created the space and a perfect offload for Fairbank to go under the post. As Saints will kick off, Lussick goes deep, collected by Walmsley. Onto Murray, and Murray. Great return there. Halifax playing with the tails up now. It's a shame he didn't come earlier. Walmsley runs through. Walmsley! Oh, he's still going Lachlan Walmsley. Oh, he's still going Lachlan Walmsley. They can't put him down. Onto Tibbs. Tibbs is away. Tibbs kicks through. Looking for the ball. Why didn't he keep hold? Halifax just getting a bit giddy there, but how loud would this crowd have gone if they'd have gone through there? What a response from Halifax. Everyone would have thought that they'd have fallen away in this last 20 minutes against this Super League side. But it's this Championship part-time side that are finishing the stronger here. What a game. What a game to be a part of. The class of St Helens and the spirit and endeavour of Halifax. We're missing a ball and we've finally got one. We got two now. Just like Halifax buses. Two come at once. And this just gives Saints a rest because that's what they're needing. Forget the part-time side. This full-time Saints side need the rest. As Halifax putting all their effort into this defence. This last 3.5 minutes. Here's Bell. Trying to make yards upfield for Saints, but Dan Murray and Kevin Leroy are putting down on the 25. Here's Parsi. Good run there from Ignatius Parsi. Takes them past the 40-metre line. Here's Morgan Knowles. Good tackle there, but he manages to get the ball out. Here's Dodd. Long ball out to Davies. Davies steps inside and back there. Good footwork there from the young centre. But he's put down there by McComb and Jouffre. Here's Wellesby. Thought about the pass right, but goes back left. Bell steps inside, uses his footwork. But he's put down well, just outside the 20. Last tackle here for Saints. Looking for his 6 again, but nothing coming as Dodd kicks it high, looking for the chasers. Woodburn all cleans it well, and sure, that's tackle in the air. Sure, that's tackle in the air, and it's given. As Woodburn all has been brilliant under those high balls all night. And he's just been announced as man of the match by the sponsors. As Fax kick the penalty out, as Saltonstall gets along with it quickly. There's a ball 30 metres away from play. It's going to be a danger. They need to stop this game immediately. No one's seen it. No one's seen the danger. Here's McComb. Goes towards halfway. Plays the ball. Here's Leroyer. Big contact incoming there. As Fax getting into Saints territory. 90 seconds to go. Here's Moore, onto Fairbank onto Inman. Oh! And that is a high tackle. You don't need to be doing that. They don't need to be going in fighting. We don't need suspensions. And credit to Tom Inman, he gets straight back up. But that was an awful tackle. I'm not too sure it was. It might have been Morgan Knowles. It won't surprise me if it was. But it was an awful tackle technique. The Fax player sticking up for the mate there. Hopefully there were no punches thrown, no need to get any players suspended in this critical time of the season. We've had it all in this game. We've had class tries, we've had amazing atmosphere, and we've had a bit of biff. As referee Aaron Moore will get the report from his 2 touch judges. There's got to be a card of some sort for whoever the Saints player was. As Makinson tries to plead his case. He won't go away, will Makinson. He's claiming it was a shoulder, but for my eyes, it was straight on the head. Even if it was shoulder, it was an awful tackle technique. And it is Morgan Knowles who is the guilty party. And I think he's going to be lenient. Oh no, he's not going to be lenient. He's gone straight for the pocket. And what colour is it? It's a red card. And Morgan Knowles has been sent off in the last minute of this game. He's just come back from a suspension as Morgan Knowles, and he's straight down the tunnel with a red card. And all that has given Fax one more chance for some points against the 12 men of Saints, as this crowd is going absolutely mental. Been a long time since I've heard noise in this ground like this. As Jouffre kicks the ball deep. And Fax, 10 seconds left. They'll probably get one tackle here. It goes to Jouffre. On to Fairbank. Fairbank short to Murray. Murray takes a tackle. And that's the end of the game. The hooter goes after a quite outstanding Betfred Challenge Cup 6-round tie here at the Shay. two teams steeped in cup history have served up a game for the ages here. The world champions come to town and they know they've been in a game. 16-0 at half time, 26-6 at full time. Tries from Saints. Darcy Lussick scored a couple. Joy Lussick scored a couple, Jake Winfield, Tommy Makinson and Jack Wellesby, who was class for Saints. And Jacob Fairbank scored the try for Fax. 5 minutes from time to put a little bit of respectability on the score. But what a performance from Fax. What a game, what a night.